The plot twist is we're never getting GTA 6. And you want to know why? Because, I find it so funny on all these comments of all these events that keep happening. And the funniest comment is always like, we're getting this before GTA 6, aliens before GTA 6, and it's hilarious, right? And then what if the plot twist is, though, that we're already in GTA 6? What if we're living in it as a simulation, right? And it had me kind of thinking, because I listen to a lot of Bashar's channelings and teachings, and I've asked a lot of these similar questions when I was younger, when I was like 7, 8, 9. I would ask myself, like, okay, well, if there's a God, who created God and who created that and blah, blah, blah. And it just kept going and going and going. And then the thing about Bashar's channeling is that he mentions that it was always there. Everything already always existed at once, right? So that actually makes a lot of sense. And then you ask yourself, well, what's the purpose and meaning of life, right? And that was one of the questions I used to ask myself when I was little. And it's to have the experience, right? So your soul condenses its consciousness into physical reality, and then you experience the character that you're playing. Like Vency, I've probably experienced Vency more than once, which is me, right? This character, because the experience feels like it's the first time, because it already existed. I get to choose to experience it in order for my soul to expand. Now your soul is connected to your oversoul, right? And it keeps going up this like hierarchy ladder until eventually it really reaches source, right? And everybody is literally just a reflection of that source, an autonomous reflection. That's why we have free will, and free will is on all levels of this hierarchy. And what the biggest realization is that we all stem from this source. Call it God, creator, Allah, purple monkey, dishwasher in the sky, giant, tasty, delicious, best pizza ever that we worship. Like whatever's in alignment for you to believe in a divine power, I 100% support it. I'm pretty sure we can all agree that there's a divine power out there, right? And everybody's always thinking like, oh, God is over there, God is over there. And the one thing that everybody misses is that if God is everywhere and omnipresent, that means you have a fragment of that source, of that power, of that God within you. You're the creator, right? So, and your physical reality is only a reflection of like what's within you, all the struggles that you're dealing with, all the blocks, fears. That's why when people think the law of attraction is not working, well, it is. It's just the blocks that are active in your vibration that you believe to be true about your reality, and you keep manifesting it into physical reality. Like if you believe that money is hard to get and money is evil, and well, you're only going to see more in your simulation, in your physical reality simulation, reasons on why you're going to have less money, why all men and women suck because of all the past previous relationships you dated. All men and women suck. Instead of looking at the perspective like, okay, great, I had my experience that I signed up for, that I wanted to expand consciously as a soul, and now I know how to set boundaries because I had to restart and go through the veil of amnesia and learn these things so I can have deeper connections, and now I can find a more deep and meaningful, fulfilling relationship through this past traumatic events in my life, right? Instead of thinking all men and women suck and I don't want to date ever again. If you keep thinking all men and women suck, you're just going to keep seeing more and more more men and women that suck, right? And if you've dated all 7 billion people on the planet, then you can claim that. But until you've dated every single person on the planet, you can't say all men and women suck. Like, you actually buy into that belief, and you haven't even dated. Like, you're buying into delusion that you're creating yourself that doesn't exist because you haven't dated all 7 billion people. And I highly doubt anybody's done that. So just realize, like, also, like, here's the other thing about law of attraction. I'm kind of doing like a little compilation video here, I guess. I don't really know what I want to make a video on. Except, like, flow state totally gone. Should probably just end the video right now. Right, well, that's the point, is for you to expand and experience. You get to experience as a soul the character you're choosing to, and the experience feels like it's the first time, but ultimately your soul is going to expand. And that's the main focus of all this. And oh yeah, here's the thing about the law of attraction is people think like you always have to be like in this good vibration and happy and then everything comes to you. It's like everything in your energy magnetic bubble, like if you just feel better thoughts. But you can't just feel better thoughts. You have to feel your feelings to actually release them in order to get rid of those blocks and fears, right? Because those blocks, those negative beliefs are the things that stop you from taking physical action in the world. Like, oh, if I believe people's opinions are stronger than my opinions, and I don't believe in myself, then that's going to stop me from starting my business or creating a video like this and showing myself up vulnerably because I'm too worried about other people's opinions or thoughts. Do you see how that's a block, right? And if you think about it this way, like all those like really great depressing love songs you love that are hits, right? Those are all created in negative energy, in sadness, despair, depression, right? And they're great. That's because the artist followed their highest excitement. They still took and chose to take massive action towards creating that music, even in that vibration, right? So you can still take action, have an alignment for your vision, and take action on what excites you, what's fueling you. You don't have to be in the perfect meditated state to attract and create the life that you want. All you have to do is take physical action. And do it in a way that excites you, because in that despair and that sadness, that artist was excited to share that pain, their story, their struggle, right? Their music, their light, their vibration. And that's what music is. It's a vibration. So other people can perceive it. So what if you can channel your energy that way and start physically manifesting things by taking action, right? Because that is the key. Taking aligned action and envision what you want and just start. You're never going to get there if you don't start. And if anything, if you start and then stop, you're still not going to get there, right? So I recommend that you start. There's your call to action. Hope this helped you. Like and subscribe, comment. Let me know how I helped you in the comments below. All right, peace out.